Hartsville. This is Good Morning PD on Live 95.
Welcome to Good Morning PD Live 95. I want to thank our good friends at QAT. Visit their website, teamqat.com. We spent the best part, or the better part of the last hour talking about the FISA courts, whether or not the investigation was legitimately begun. But it did lead to the spying of an American citizen, Carter Page, for nearly 2 years, has not been charged with a crime. And Dershowitz offers a very interesting opinion. And then South Carolinians Trey Gowdy and Lindsey Graham appear to be in unison in arguing on the merits of the beginning of the investigation. But anyway, it included surveillance. We've got a special guest, business strategist and profit expert, Fred Parrish, is with us this morning. One of the big major retailers in America, probably the biggest and most major retailer, brick and mortar in particular, is Walmart. Walmart has patented an audio surveillance technology that allows for the recording of customers and employees. Fred, good morning. Thank you for joining us. And what exactly is Walmart up to?
Yeah, good morning, Ken. Well, they, as you say, have been awarded a patent on this surveillance technology. And according to the company, they want to use this to improve the front-end, quote-unquote, operations, that person standing at the register and greeting customers. They want to listen to the bags that are being shuffled, the beeps on the scanner, so that they can be sure the efficiencies are there. And if they are capturing any conversation, they want to make sure that that person is greeting the customer in the right way according to the right scripts, et cetera.
Fred, how does that infringe upon the right to privacy? In other words, what right do I have to know as a Walmart customer that my conversation with my wife or kid could potentially be recorded?
Well, that's a very interesting question, isn't it? I guess with the proper notices, I suspect there are some legal issues that will have to be sorted out if Walmart ever implements this to address those concerns, because it is a bit creepy, the idea that someone could be listening to your conversation. They're saying that they will only be deployed in certain parts of the store, at the cash register and in those particular areas. They're saying that they would not be used in other parts of the store, but who knows? I mean, who knows what range those microphones might have for picking up that information.
Is this just a sign of the times, Fred, as technology advances and we're able to I guess, be more intrusive of other people's personal lives? I mean, we've got these phones, and some of us believe the phones spy and listen to what we say and insert ads accordingly. Is it a sign of the time, and are there any adjustments we need to make as people living in a world that we really don't completely nor totally understand?
No, I think that's exactly right, Ken, and I think it is certainly a sign of the times. If you think about it, we've heard about big data for years now, and these big companies, especially Walmart and similar organizations, have grown over the years with new locations and store-over-store growth. In the future, it's going to be about efficiencies of operations, because you can only build so many Walmart stores. And they are going to have to look for other ways to deliver value to their shareholders. And, a good example is Amazon actually has just won patents for a wristband that would verify how their warehouse workers are processing orders. UPS actually uses sensors now to track things like whether seat belts are being fastened and when they open and close the doors on the truck. So, yes, it's absolutely a part of our world now.
Fred, as Bob Dylan said, the times they are changing. They're changing in a way that I'm not familiar with. I mean, a lot of things are touchy-feely. These are more in the abstract and unknown, and I do think that causes a great deal of consternation for the general public who is not as informed with the nuances as you are.
No, I think that's right. And again, it is a little unnerving to think that someone is going to be listening to your conversations, but it's the world that we live in. And I think that we need to be aware of that, and we need to conduct ourselves appropriately. And this is not the end. This is really only the beginning.
Wow.
And so I think we just need to keep that in mind.
Very, very informative and very important information. Thank you, Fred, this morning.
Thanks for having me on, Ken.